This is Isaac Likely, and today I'm going to talk about the technology that I created as a CEO franchise owner for my company. And today, what I created is a new technology, but specifically, it is an app. And my app name is called Connect AU. Connect AU. Connect AU. And I know it's like, what is it? Connect AU? It's Connect dash A dash the letter U, and it's really an app that helps workers, employees, really just understand a message and get it directly. As a CEO franchise owner, I want all my buildings ran on one accord. Everybody ran the same, and a lot of companies you see in this world that has franchise, they not all ran the same. Some certain dress codes, some not prices of course are the same, but some the type of quality of the food, some the quality of the restaurant, how it's held. Everything I want to be the same, and I want my franchise to be known as a five-star franchise all around the world, not just a five-star franchise on the West Coast or a five-star franchise in the South. It has to be ran correctly all on one accord. And with Connect to You, that's exactly what it gets. As a CEO, I put direct messages and videos and many more things on this Connect to You for all my franchise, for all my employees to see across the nation. And when changes are made, as a CEO, I want everybody ran on one accord. So it can't be passed down. Messages can't be passed down. It's like telephone, as kids, when you start off, you might hear the word milk, and by the time it gets to the last person, it's juice. And that's what I feel like is the same thing whenever you're making a franchise. Why it's so hard for all of them to be ran on one accord is because they're not getting a direct message from the face of the company, the CEO. So with this app, they'll be able to get on their phones and see, oh, this is exactly what changes the CEO's making. This is exactly what he wants from us, and different things of that nature. I don't want it passed down from the board of directors to the superintendents at that building, and then the superintendents to the managers, and then the managers to the employees. I want everyone to get the same information. And then that really helps them get to feel like they know me, like I'm interactive with them. I don't want to just be the CEO that's known as just the guy that just wants to run up his money. Like, it's not about that. I want to actually interact with my workers and make them feel like this is a family franchise, and that type of comfort actually brings out the best in people to want to actually work for you and different things of that nature. And then also, it will have many more other features from other places, other buildings. If they're not able to have a lot of workers, if they're short on staff or anything like that, instead of calling around, asking different locations if they can send them workers, it's just an app that you can have that, no matter what it is, it's an app that you can have. Oh, this location is going to be 5 workers short on Thursday. And then even if somebody's 2 hours away, an hour away, it doesn't matter how far. They can look on their schedule, and instead of you rescheduling or overscheduling anybody, everyone is connected, literally from California to New York. Everyone is on this app, so everyone can see that you need help. And, I'll end up creating some type of policies for that to make sure that that stuff is tightened up. But that's also what it does. And it's a lot of things that it can do, but I feel like this is how my company run on one accord at its best. And it will really change my field a lot, because in this business world, a lot of messages are passed down from the top of the chain to the bottom through multiple voices, through multiple people. So the message isn't just never clear and cut. You never hear it just straight from the CEO, unless you hear it out on, the news or something. He comes out and makes a statement. And that's really not what the employees want, And I'll be using this technology, like I said, I'll be using this technology frequently, and I'll be using it to really make my workers pick up their work efficiently and just make sure that my whole entire franchise everywhere is ran on one accord and is ran correctly, because that's what my most important thing is. I just want every single building to have the same standards, Like people complain about going to Waffle House. At one location, you get this meal it's $7.35. You get the same meal at another location, it's $7.58. You get the same meal at another location, it's $10. And everything just has to be one accord, man. So Connect to You will really help me and my franchise, and especially with just all the dealings we have to do.